Testing, 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 testing. What's up with this? Properties, headset. Cool. Okay, so headset works. Okay, use okay, guys. So if you guys just kind of go into the settings. Output. Mixer. That's it. Okay. I don't get to hear anything. Not sure, man. So just gonna kind of go with it. I don't get to hear anything. Not sure, man. So just gonna kind of go with it. Audio devices. How about that? Headset or headset? Audio devices. You know that works. Well, I think it's gonna kill me though if I use music. I don't know. But whatever. Concurrent viewer is myself. I'm viewing it myself. But now that you're here, close this up. Now that I am here, you guys are gonna join me on this journey of. Hold on. That's music again. Okay, so 3 dudes on a trip together. Shit to just stop so I can fucking travel, man. I need to get the fuck out of here. Alright, so we're gonna find a formula for an exponential function. You're not gonna be able to see my paper. I'm gonna do my best to, you know. We have this stream chat, which doesn't work because the chat only works with Twitch. We'll see though. If it sucks, we'll go to Twitch. Twitch not supposed to suck because somehow it's more superior. However, I have more, how do you say it? More, can't even think of that word. More people. No one is hitting me up here, so. I am doing math homework. Let's see, Inception. Okay. I am doing math homework. Let's see, Inception. Okay. The weeness. I am doing math homework. Let's see, Inception. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, the Discord server. Put this up right here. It advanced to level 4. How do I configure the bots, dude? Oh man. It says I could do multi-stream. Can I do multi-stream still? How do you enable multi-stream? Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this. One of these settings that are already 2020. There's a plugin. That's a GitHub plugin. Encoder stream settings. This is multiple outputs plugin 2020. Add a new target. Yeah, OBS forums. Take a look at the plugin for now until OBS has native support for it. Okay. So we're gonna have 2 points. We'll call it -2 and 4/3 point and 27/4 point. And then it's gonna be y equals ab x exponent of x. Y equals variable a times b, the exponent of x, power of x. Okay, I wrote down some notes. I'm gonna use the point of y1 x1. y1 x1. y1 x1. We'll call it 27/4 equals ab power of 2. Somehow we determine. Did anybody give us a hint? Yes. So let's try this again. 27 ab squared. 27/4. Be -1. Oof. So then, is it 216 times 3? -1, so then 3. 16 to the power of 3. No. That one's rough, bro. Okay, how about this one? Let's use different form. F of x equals ab squared. And we're going to use the point. 27/4 is equals a. The hell is 13 come from? Initial value. They're pretty hosed. That's pretty cool. So let me look at some metrics. Now, if you're watching, or actually, I'm not even sure if you're watching. Let's find out who's watching. Okay, we got 5 playbacks, and the concurrent viewer is myself. What's a widget? Oh, there's no widget here. Back. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. So, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm trying to do some pre-calculus, and so far it's pretty painful. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to type this in. Y equals 3. Y equals 3 multiplied by 2/3 power of x. Okay, so it could be this one. Okay, it's gonna be that one. Use a graphing calculator, but I want to go to solve it without having to resort to that. So the answer is going to be it's going to be y equals 3 multiplied by the fraction of 3/2 raised to the power of x. This is the answer. Oh, I got the answer. No idea. Let's try it though. There's just no way. Okay, so then 4/3 equals ab to the power of -2. And then the notes shows here that I see. You have to divide both of them. 27/4 by AB 2. So then you get, does that cancel out? Okay, so then they both cancel out. Minus. So then minus x -4. Then cancel out, cancels out. Then the b divided by b to the power of -2 divided by b to the power of 2. You basically b to the power of -2 minus 2, -4. So b to the power of -4 is 4/3 divided by 27/4. Okay, so then you have that. And then you do the 1/3 thing to get rid of the power of 4. You multiply it all by. Do I do 1/4? Yeah, we'll do 1/4. 1/4. And the whole thing here. Okay, so we'll go to the calculator with parentheses. 4/3 divided by 27/4 equals raised to the power of -1 divided by 4. 1.5. Ooh, I like that number. B equals 1.5. It is exactly that. These are some good notes. you write both in this ABX formats. Then you divide both equations. So then 4 over 3 equals AB minus 2. 27 over 4 equals AB 2. And then you're left with 4 over 3 divided by 27 over 4 equals, I'm sorry, I wish you had a camera on my desk. Soon. B negative 4. Then you divide it all. B equals 4 over 3, 27 over 4. The power of negative quarter. I have dyslexia and I don't write negative quarter, I write negative half, so it's negative. Then B is going to equal 1.5. So the 1.5, we'll call it, 1.5 is the same as 3 over 2. Okay. So then plug it in. So then y equals, I don't know what a is. Fuck, you get a. A is the same for both. Okay, so b is 1.5. 1.5 we can call it 3 over 2. 1.5, yeah, we'll call it 3 over 2. And then x. I mean, that's what really all I need to solve this equation. But if I plug in the y and the x, I solve for a. You want to do that right now? I want to fucking do that right now. 4. So 4 over 3 equals a. 3 over 2 to the power of negative 2. Use a calculator for this one. So then 3 over 2 power of 2. Shit. 3 divided by 2 to the power of 2 equals negative 3. So then, okay, I'll just say this. Okay, so you times them together. Times. You get rid of the division because you have it. Now you bring it back to a whole. Divided by negative 3. Divided by negative 3. So then, what is 4/3 divided by negative 3? Dot 4. We'll call it that. And I'm already halfway done with the homework. Wouldn't you know? Is anybody out there? I'm gonna give you guys on a sneak preview what the Go Live control panel looks like. Probably have one viewer. I'm lucky. That's usually myself. Oh, it spiked up to 2, then the fucking camera crashed right back down. That's cool though. I mean, I don't know, man. What do you want me to do? Who's out there? Ain't nobody want fucking math homework. Probably thousands for A, B, C, and D were T's and years. Select all that are changing exponentially. A, B, and C. Yeah, hello, A, B, and C is super obvious. I'm not even trying to make this hard. Did I jinx it? Fuck. Population size 1,000 at time 0 within T is in years. If population decreased by 200 people per year from fuck. Okay. So that's going to be exponential and linear. So the first one's linear. This is 4.2. Number 11. 5,000. Value. 200 T0. 200 decrease. It's not exponential. AB plus T. You know what? We'll call it, yeah. Y equals 5,000 times 200 T. T is 1. 1, 2, decreases. That'd be a negative. Linear decay. Not gonna be nothing. Mathematics. F is mx plus b. So then 200 t. So then it's a negative slope. 200 t plus 5,000. Okay, so that's pretty much the same shit. Fuck. So 100 minus 12, you get 88. Verify that. 0.88 power of decreases. I hate when it takes forever. And it's when it's either the correct answer or one of these stupid fill-ins. Fuck, man, it's always gonna put me on the edge of my seat. Okay, so initial value. Population of 5. Fuck, bro. That was number 11. Okay. Decreases by 12. So then the PT equal 5,000 0.88 power of t. That's going to be the A y equals a b t. Y equals mx plus b. Linear slope and intercept slope. I wonder if there's anyone new here. Fuck you. But then again, what I said was that put the link on my Facebook. That's funny. You don't give a flying fuck about math. Exponential. Linear. Exponential or linear. So in order to find this, you gotta find out what's the difference between first value, second value. And if the difference between this is the same as the difference between these two or these two, then you have linear. If you don't, you have an exponential. I hate this because actually I'm gonna use my cool calculator. I bought another calculator. I have a TI-83 Plus and I got a TI-84. It's nice and blue. I don't use it enough. Okay, so we're gonna use 22.95. 22.95 minus 15.3. A difference of 7.65 delta. Then we go to another point, 77.456 minus 51,638. Not the exponential. Find a possible formula. So since you have a zero, it's going to be pretty easy. Okay, so we're going to put y1 equals ab x1. So y1 is going to be 15.3 equals ab power of 0. Now anything to the power of 0 is 1. So all we got to do is pretty much the value of a is 15.3. You plug that in. The next problem. 22.95. 22.95. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, since I have a 0, I could do that. Equals 15.3. Bravo. Power of 1. Fuck, man. Let me use it power of 1. We'll go with power of 2. Power of 2 is easier to mess with. Then we'll go with 34.425 equals 15.3. B to the power of 2. Divide 15.3. And then you square root this motherfucker. Then B equals 34.425 over 15.3. 34.425 divided by 15.3. 2 1/4 equals 2.25. And that's 2.25 radical. What are we gonna do last? No. Long crazy. Oh, 1.5. 1.5. So then y equals 15.3 multiplied by 1.5 x exponent of x. I swear to God, if I was able to do this correctly, then I would be very impressed with myself. 1.5 to the exponent of x. That is correct. So I'm writing down some notes. So majority, if not all of her tests, as far as up to now, the quizzes are all open notes. So I'm gonna write down some notes. This is the stuff that I'm gonna struggle with, is linear versus exponential. Linear obviously is linear change, one value to the next. It's gonna be the same difference. 0 to 1, 1 and 2 to etc. Exponential is percentage difference. The percentages are the same. Now you can divide one and the other. I did it the long way. We'll say 22.95 divided by 15.3. 1.5. Man, fuck it. And then we'll go 77.456 divided by 51.638. Oh, really close, but 1.49999. Okay, I'll call x function of x. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 15.3, 22.95, 34, 425, 51, 638, 77, 456. Cool, man. Oh, we have one viewer. So, nice to meet you, whoever you are. Thank you for joining me today as I procrastinate to do homework at the last minute. So again, same thing here. We're going to determine if this is exponential or linear. Very easy. Minus 1 in the other. 11.7 minus 13. Negative 1.3. 8.5293 divided by 9.477. Exponential. Not linear. Now, since we have a 0, very easy to find. Oh, this is what we're going to do. 11.7 divided by 13. 0.9. 10.53 divided by 11.7. 0.9. So 0.9. 0.9x. Y equals, what is A? Question mark. How do we find the answer? Plug in the answer. Plugging it in. So we have a y and x. So I'm going to plug in the easiest one. 13. 13 equals a 0.9 to the power of 0. Basically 13 is a. So then you have whatever. So then you have y equals 13 parentheses 0.9 to the power of x. Zero 0.9 to the power of. I mean, yeah, because if the y has the input of 0, input of 0 is 1 times it. So yeah, of course. It's starting to make sense now. Now, if you're watching, hoping that you could learn something, I hope that I'm successful in teaching you. Now, you might have to bear with me. This is not very fast. Looks like I'm holding on to a viewer. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, there's no way for me to, unless you chat into the Discord. I don't know if you're chatting with me right now. Come on, bro, is waiting, and I can't even refresh. Of course. I wonder if everyone is trying to use this right now at the same time and is bogging it down. Because you know, there's so much more people using online class and online resources, and how many more professors are out there using Wiley Plus to push their education plan? It's gonna keep freezing, and if it keeps freezing, man, I don't even know what. Tell you what, we're back in it. Drop this menu down. Where do we stop? We stopped at 14. Are we at 14? We are at 14. Find the formula for f of x if an exponential function is such as. Fuck, man. Okay. Okay. So then f of x, we're gonna make two points. So the one is gonna be 2 and 125. And the point of -1 and 125. Wants to find the exact answer. Okay, so then we're gonna do this. Y equals ab, the exponent of x. Remember what I said, how you put both these together and you divide them? So then that's what we're gonna do. -1 equals ab to the exponent of 125 divided by 2 equals ab to the exponent of 1 over 125. Man, how do I do this? Back to the notes. 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 If you're curious about what I meant when I had said for you to join the Discord server, in the description of the YouTube that you're watching. Hey, what's up? There's 2 people now. In the description of the YouTube that you're watching, there's a link to my Discord server. Discord server is there for me to communicate with my viewers. If my viewers wanted to chat with me, get on, even on voice. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to be, can't use bad words because, there's children watching this stream sometimes. You'd be surprised the amount of people that are younger than me, like by half, that are learning the same amount of math that I'm learning right now. People are like, yeah, I was in Calc 2 in high school. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, it's kind of like, why do we have the same job? Or why aren't you not applying yourself? If you applied yourself in high school and you got to the level of Calculus 2, that already tells you that you're much smarter than me. I guess I just have a drive to have money or something. Okay, no idea. So back to what we were doing. This is going to be a little bit harder because we're dividing by a fraction. I think I'm able to multiply it, and so then, I don't know, 1/2. Okay, 1 over 2 equals a b minus. There's no way it's going to be b to the exponent of 125 times 125. How about this? 125 divided by 125 equals 25 minus 1 divided by 125. We know what we'll call it the same. 125. But then if you have an exponent. Okay, so then I'm gonna kill it by 1 over 125, right? Is that what I'm doing? Okay, that kills the exponent. So then we have b equals 1/2 to the power of 1 over 125. Easy enough, right? Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Again, I'm gonna use my calculator because we're using fractions and I ain't down with fractions. Professor says we can use calculators. It's funny because back then, when I was in grade school, K-12, they're like, don't rely on a calculator because you're not going to always have a calculator there. They were wrong. You're going to have a computer, you can have a cell phone, and in exams, they're going to allow you to have a calculator. What professors are really keen on, and I think this is their theory, is if you're smart enough to program a formula into your calculator, you're smart enough to use it. I've programmed many a formula, and the teacher had said we can use TI-83. They didn't say anything about TI-84, but this new professor says I need to get a TI-84. I don't know. I guess this doesn't exist anymore in the stores. This is pretty much like obsolete. And you have to use, AAA batteries. I digress. Back to my problem, and I'm going to try to illustrate it. B equals half to the power of 1 over 125. So then, parentheses 1 slash 2 to the power of 125 equals. It's basically 1. B equals 1. Should I fuck with that? B equals 0.99, etc. So B equals 1. You know what, whatever. B equals 1. So then what is 1 to the power of 125? 1. Anything to the power of 1 is 1. So then that's 1. So then this is so dumb. Negative 1 equals AB, or A times 1 to the power of 125. I'm going to say A is negative 1. Oh my god, this is so corny. Y equals. Y equals negative 1 times 1 x. It's pissing me off, Brooks. I know. Find the exact answer. That's what I got. Wrong. 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 Always wrong. Did anybody bring this up? Interest rates on number 18. I am on number 14. Who's out there? One person. Cool. Nobody wants to learn math. Get it. Like, that's not sexy, dude. I should have joined their fucking study group. Burrows. It's 1 a.m. already. Okay. I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow. Go ahead and skip it. So then number 14 is gonna mess with me. Fun. Formula. Find formula for exponential of f of 2 equals 1 over 125 and f of negative 1 equals 125. Okay, so we're gonna play with this right now. What exponent of 2 gets us 125? 1 over x. No. No. One over 125. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. Why is it negative? 125 divided. 125 exponent of negative 1. Okay, so the 125 and negative 1 equal. So it equals 1 over 125. The 1. So the 1 over 125 r of -1 equals 125. Okay. Fuck, man. So then what makes 5? Okay. 1 over 125 to the exponent of 2 equals. Just, oh man. Study group tomorrow. Oh. Solve 5x3 equals 40. Okay. We'll go here. 5x3 equals 40. So this is easy. Just divide it by 5. 40 over 5 is going to be 8. Yeah. X3 equals 8. So then what is it? 2 times 2 times 2. X equals. Algebra review. Algebra review. Nobody's going to gain viewers with algebra review. Find the formula for the exponential function. Round value. Okay. Again, you do the 2 points, so 10 and 160 and 30. And it's going to be y equals abx. So then 160 over 10 equals ab over ab. Now the exponent is going to be 10, 30. So then it's going to be 10 minus 30 is going to be negative 20. b negative 20 exponent equals 16. Shit. How do you get rid of that? Whoever wrote down these notes is a fucking god. This one right here. Negative 20. One over negative 20? Okay, so then let's just type that in. I don't think it's gonna be pretty. Not gonna be a nice number. 16 to the power of the exponent of 1 negative 1 over 20. Oof. Is that 0.870550560? Is that the same as 16 over 20? Over 20 then. No. We'll call it b equals 0.8. negative. B equals negative 0.8. What do we determine for A? I don't have an A yet. We're gonna plug this in. 10 equals A negative 0.8 to the power of 30. That's an ugly number. What about 160 equals A to the power 0.8 power of 10. Negative 0.8 to the power of 10. Nope, nope. Negative 0.8 to the power of 10. Damn, dude. Let's give me some fucked up numbers. How about this? Negative 0.8 to the power of 30, bro. This ugly number. A equals so we'll call it 160 over 10. 160, 160 over 10 is 16. What did we determine that was percentage? So this 16%. And 2.95 divided by 1.3. Losing it, losing it, losing it. Okay, so what about 10? Okay, so then there's no button to bring back the last. We'll call it 8 part of 10. So then answer. Second answer divided by, nope, 160 divided by answer. Negative, wow, negative 1490.11. Taking forever. This is very boring. I'm sorry if not keeping your attention. At the same time, I don't even think anyone's watching this. Stick around. Can warn you, this is gonna get boring. Negative 8.8 to the power of 30 equals 10 divided by the answer equals. Not the same. Not the same. What if I switch it up? 10 equals AB 30 over 160 equals AB 10. We're going to have 10 divided by 160 equals B 20. We're going to put that over the exponent of 1 over 20, both sides. Then B equal to 10 over 160. Exponent of 1 over 20. We'll call it 0.87055. That what my B came out to? It's not a negative. Okay. We'll call it that. This is to round it off. Round value, x to the integer value, 3 decimal places. Oh, okay. 0.871. Oh, 10. So what if we were to do that to the exponent of 10? So then we're going to be like 116 equals 8, 0.870550563 power of 10. So then we're going to answer to the power of 10. Quarter, 1/4. A 0.25. So then, okay, we're getting somewhere. 40. So 640 is A. God, this better be right. And I spent so much time on this motherfucker. Oh shit! Look at that. Check that out. So, can I fucking write on here? The notepad. Inked. Ten. 10 is value of x, obviously 160. And then another value of 30. 10. I'm gonna write what worked for me, what worked really well. I wish I could type with text. Can I type with text? There we go. Right how. Hopefully you can see that. And equals. Nah, it sucks, dude. I'm sorry. So anyways, 10 is gonna go up here. Equals AB to the power of 20. Nope. Wait up. Hold on. 30. 30. I run that. 160. AB. Power of 10. Does that make sense to you? That makes sense to you. I hope it makes sense to you. The one person who's checking this out. I hope you're learning something. Basically, this is pretty much rewritten like this. N over 160 equals b, because you know the a above, a below cancel, and the exponent b to the exponent of 30 divided by b to the exponent of 10. You're basically minusing your powers, your exponents. So it's 30 minus 10. We're gonna have 20. Then you solve from there, and the way to solve from there is you're gonna have to wrap both these guys. Parentheses. You're gonna have to get rid of that exponent of 20. How do you do that? Raising to the power of 1 over 20. I do that on both sides. Does this make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? This is what's gonna take for you to learn this. Let me see, are you even there? Did I lose you? You're still here. Cool. Thank you for sticking around. Now you get B by breaking this down. I don't remember how I broke it down. I think I just threw it to the calculator. Anyways, that's what I did. Probably gonna get the same thing here. This is gonna be easy because you have a 0. The 0 is going to instantaneously give you A. A is gonna be 25. It's gonna be like 25 equals A, B to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Then you have A is 25. 25 equals A times 1. 25 equals A. Then you have Y equals AB X. Then you can plug in the Y. 94 equals 25 B to the power of tres. Divide 25 by 25, and you're gonna have B to the power of 3. You're gonna again raise it to the power of 1 over 1/3. And then you have B is equal to 94 over 25 to the power of 1 over 3. What is that going to give you? I don't know. Is it going to be an ugly number? I don't know. 94 over 25 to the power of 1 over 3. Yep, 1.555555. 1.554996. I don't like the number, but that's what it gives me. There has to be a better way. We'll do the linear one first. Y equals mx plus y2 minus y1. So 94 minus 25 over 3 minus 0. 94 minus 25 equals 69 over 3. 23. 23 equals m. Ooh. Y equals 23x plus b. And if you plug in go with 94 equals 23. 3 plus b. 23 times 3. Make it easy. 3 times 3, 69. 69 plus b. Minus 60. On both sides. 94 minus 69 equals 25. Equals b. So then y equals 23x plus now the exponential function is a little bit more tricky. Thought I had it down. Okay, so then we're going to try that again. y equals abx. Y equals 25 equals ab0. A equals 25. 25 times, yeah, it's going to be a 1. No. Play the other number. 94 equals 25 b to the exponent of b. Hey, what the fuck? How come I'm not getting it? Alright, 25. Over 3. Okay, so then this is going to be 25. $94 divided by 25 to the power of 1 over 3. 1 over 3. We'll call that 1.6. Round the numbers in your answers to 3 decimal places if needed. B equals 1.55499. Then it could be 1.555. The power of. And yeah, well, I mean, it's an exponential positive, and the number is going to be greater than 1. How about that? So then determining these 2 points, 0 and 25. I got the exact answer. 3 and 94. Linear function and exponential. 17. Okay. My brain is working. My brain does not have any alcohol in it. So I gotta do it again. Should I stretch? Should I stretch? Should I stretch? Cool. You know, I was thinking about getting a tablet where I could like a bamboo tablet. I don't know, man. It's probably overkill. Would people that have had successful would print out the sheet and they would write the answer like on the sheet. You know what I mean? This one's really easy to explain. I want to be able to be a tutor level in math. It's beneficial for me because I will be able to explain it a lot easier. I'm able to explain a lot of other things that I'm very familiar with. I would like to be familiar with math at the point where I could explain it easily to people and people could just, it'll click on their brain. They would say, dude, I get it. Like, you explained it to me so well. That stuff, it helps, you know, it's driven by the drive to succeed, to pass your class. And you're not that you're being forced to pass. In most cases, you want to pass. And with among my peers, it's like we're in the same class. I can't tell them that I took the class before and I dropped it. I have to pretty much reach out to the previous class and be like, hey, you guys are taking this class. I passed it. Here's what you got to do. This is how you figure it out. These are the notes you got to take. And you have 2 hints here. The first hint for linear function, the 23x, so obviously y equals mx plus b, you have a positive slope. So the number is always going to be greater than 1. The dashed line, greater than 1. Exponential function, you're looking at the concave up positive, like a increasing, I don't know what you would call it. I would call it increasing range, which each domain moving. Anyways, if it's greater than 1, excuse me, if it's greater than 1, it's increasing. If it's less than 1, it's decreasing. Greater than 1, increasing. Whoa, come back here. Okay, this one is pretty much the same. Now they put bigger numbers to try to scare you. Find the formula. Assuming it grows, it does grow exponentially. Then once you have your formula, you plug in a 0. And then you plug in your annual interest rate. Annual interest rate. Okay, so let's try this again. Number 18. 4.2. 2 points. 1 and 5,000. And 7 and 8,000. So we're gonna go 8,000 equals AB power of 7. 5,000 AB to the power of 1. Get rid of the A's. 7 minus 1 is going to be B. Power of 6 equals 8,000 over 5,000. What does that give you? 1.6. to the power of answer. Power of, man, they got some stupid ass number. B equals 1.08. Round your answer to 3 decimal places. 1.081483747. So we're gonna go 3 decimal places. 1.081 equals B. Okay. Well, I guess let's get this in. 5,000 equals A. 1.081 to the power of 1. The answer to the power of 1 is the same answer. You divide it 1.081, both sides 1.81. I wrote the full answer, so we're good. 1.081483747. Disgusting. Equal 4,623. Dyslexia is kicking in. 4,623.262071. That's what A is. Once it's, I hate that number, dude. We know it's a good number, it's a big number, and this number is going to tell us that 3.262 for A. For B, 1.081. Remember what I said about if you have a concave up positive slope, your exponential function is going to be positive, like the B is going to be positive. The increasing rate will be greater than 1. We're correct in this part. Now, if we were to do A, B, 0, and 0 equals 1, so then A is equals 1. A is going to be your initial value. Initial balance, 2 decimal points, 4623.26 cents. Annual interest rate is 81%. No, 8.1%. So remember what I said about greater than 1? Greater than 1 is considering they're using the same balance from the year before. You're adding 0.08%. 0.08 times 100 is 8.1%. 8.1%. So that's a really high interest. In 7 years, you go from 5,000 to 8,000. And look at that. Fucking correct, man. I'm so stoked that you guys are joining me. Like, I've never been excited to do math before. But the fact that I got it down to where I get it correct on the first try shows me that something's working. Something in my brain is making sense. And now, here is what my professor told me that really grabbed my attention. Is when they started to talk to me about annual interest rates. And, you know, you're the kid in the class that raises your hand and you say, hey, professor, when are we ever going to use this in real life? Well, not so much you say that to a professor, but you say it to a teacher in high school. And here's why this is important. Because the biggest complaint is that they don't teach you financial education in high school. They do. They give you the foundations. Foundations you need to think critically and continue your pursuit into whatever it is you want to do. Now, if you were to go buy a car, you go buy a car and the car is at 8%. And you say you only pay the interest rate. You're never going to pay it off. I'm not really going to be really good at explaining it here because this is a exponential growth formula. For a car balance, you want to have an exponential decrease. Say you start off with $10,000 sticker price, financed for 10 years at 8% interest rate. So each year, you're going to get charged 8%. So then as you're slowly, you know, working down the interest rate balance, you know, you're also paying interest rate. Granted, your new balance, the interest rate will apply to that new balance, so your payment will go low. As your balance decreases, your interest decreases also. It will get easier for you to pay it as time goes by. Here's what people do. They pay the same payment every month from start to finish. You're never really going to pay it off. You're going to pay it off in a linear fashion. It's going to take forever. Your full amount. So you finance it for 36 months. It will take you 36 months. And I'll tell you what. You save more money if at the beginning you're paying whatever it is you're paying. And every month that minimum payment amount goes down. Continue paying your initial payment. Start off with $400 a month. By the time you're in month 10, your initial payment has stayed the same up to your current payment minimum has gone to like 320. Pay the 400. Extra $80 goes into your principal. And here's where it gets interesting. You pay off your balance exponentially, meaning towards the end it gets paid off faster and faster and faster. You save money on interest rate, but it's really hard to explain. It's like this is a calculus level formula. This is why when you go to a dealership, they say we're gonna get your payment down to $280 a month. You're like, hell yeah, great. What they're doing is they're dicking you over on interest rate, or they're extending the terms of your loan. These guys have all the smoke and mirrors that they need to make you happy. And just like the saying goes, ignorance is bliss. There's a reason why I don't have a brand new car. Because like the math just doesn't add up. Like, why would you pay depreciation? You will pretty much taking a loan on depreciation before the car depreciates. Get a used car. Your car's already depreciated. You've lost, I want to say 15% of the sticker value. You're never going to get that back. But guess what? The bank takes it. You're pretty much making money on nothing. The bank is making money on nothing. Depreciation of a car is very expensive. Even a used car has depreciation. Honestly, the best thing to do is pay cash up front, but not everybody has that ability to pay cash up front. If a car, brand new car, $19,000. Oh yeah, I lost the. So from, I want to say I had 2 viewers for 2 minutes. That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, like I said, this is very important that I finish homework. It's already fucking 2 in the morning. Which one was this? Ah, okay. Let's try this formula again. Retry for number 14. We're gonna have 2 and 1, 125 for 1 point. Next point is gonna be -1 and 125. So let's put this here just for reference. -1, 120. Man, it's gonna be way up there, dude. This is man. I know we're gonna have a negative, like a significant decay. Or horizontal asymptote and a vertical asymptote. Does anybody? Almost. So I don't know if the microphone works. No one's chatting in my server. Oh, ain't none but a thing. And then anyways, that link for the invite, it's gonna pretty much disappear pretty soon. So what are we doing again? Okay, so we're gonna do this. 125 a b -1 1 over 125 a b 2 -1. Should I just on top? I've tried it already. It's 125 or ooh, what the fuck was that? No, I have not. -1 1. Okay, so 2 minus -1. Three. 125 equals b part of 3. So damn, stupid number. Okay, so 0.04. 0.04 equals b. Okay, so that's that. Did I get that? No. If you have any questions, hit me up. 3:02 in the morning. One viewer's cool. There's nothing going on in the chat. I don't know if yeah, I don't know anything about the chat. Chat's not popping. Chat's not popping. Okay, so I have the value for b. If I was to value that and square it, what do I get? A and 0.0016 is the square, and then equals 1 over 125. What about 0.04 to the power of a -1? Wow. Okay, I like that one better. 125 equals a 0.04 to the power of -1. I'm gonna get 25, so then a 25 a equals 125 20, 5 125 divided by 5 equals 5. A equals 5. Okay. 5 times 0.04 the power of x. Yeah, so like I said, it's less than 1, so it's going to be negative. What is the 0 value? I don't know, dude. Try it out though. Y equals 5 times 0.04 power of x. Y equals 5 times 0 power of x. Wouldn't you know? 5. The fuck did I guess? 5. A equals 5. I, I don't know how I got 5, but this is correct. This concludes my homework. So now tomorrow, the homework I have to do is going to be programming. Yay, fun. Not fun. Does anybody know if OBS has native support for streaming on multiple platforms? I'm not sure. Anyways, I will leave this here for your enjoyment. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Let me know how much you like or dislike what I've done today as far as homework goes. If you have any complaints or gripes or grievances, let me know. I address these with 100% generosity? Genuine. I don't know. I would address them genuinely. Does that make sense? I'm not going to dismiss you. I will pretty much give you a 5-minute monologue. Fuck it. What else do I got to do? This is what I do. I talk. I talk to a lot of people. I make people's days a little bit better. And that's how I do it. That's why I get money to keep food on my back and clothes on the table. Thank you guys. Don't forget to log into the Discord. Let me know what you guys think. Please do not troll my Discord. Thank you.